We made it, folks. Week number 12 is here, the United Sim Football Association. And I'm ready to go ahead and get this one started. It's your boy Stack the Rex. I can't say my
You
name.
don't even
Stack
know
the
your own
Rex
name.
12.
Then you got
Oh, Lordy.
Dustillation here, providing the color commentary, the insider insight that no one thinks about, and doing all the trench work.
Most definitely, we are here. St. Louis versus Oklahoma City. You know, we always start this one. The first game always go up against that filler
Lane.
team
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
and we're expecting a St. Louis beatdown of epic proportions
Yeah,
here.
I think everyone in their dog is they just St. Louis has got too many weapons. I know they lost last week in a tough one to Huntington Beach, the Ship Boys as they're called. But I think that man Bongino, your mom, Nick Lockett, like I think they have a bounce back game and absolutely destroy Oklahoma City and get some good momentum going into the playoffs here because they are still slated into the playoffs right now. They're just trying to figure out what seed they want to be.
Gotta take care of business when it's game time, and
Absolutely.
I believe, have everything all set up. Esberg Pit's looking real nice for them, I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah, 88% chance for St. Louis. So all the developers there are expecting a St. Louis win, and I am as well. But just as some insight, so we talked a lot in the chat or Discord, excuse me, chat about the running back of the year race and how tight it is. We got three dudes really in contention for running back of the year, maybe even MVP, arguably MVP as well. So Bongino's actually um, got the second most all-purpose yards in like the 1700s. Um, so we'll see if he pads his rushing stats. He is back in the lineup as running back this game, so it'll be interesting to watch for.
That's gonna be a good one right there. I can't wait to see him, Nick Lockett, and them boys take charge and end the regular season off on a good note is always a good thing. Going into the playoffs where you need as much momentum as you could get is going to be a real fun one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you want to get this guy kicked off?
Let's get week 12 started.
All right, we're gonna load up the sim here and see what happens here. Right? I read that somewhere.
You guys do it. And before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, join the field, the Discord, the forum, community, everything. Get on it. Get here. Make
Yep.
sure you get here. That's about all I can say right there on that. Just make sure you get here, show some love, and hopefully we can see you making some which does not happen. That's off. Yeah, we got ourselves a tie ball game to start it off.
Sorry, I don't think they saw. I don't know what happened. I thought something got weird in the stream there, so we should be back. I don't think the folks at home could see us, but now they should be able to.
Oh lordy!
So they missed out on a pretty interesting first couple drives.
Well, just to show everybody where we was to get it to this point, St. Louis had the ball first. They drove down the field. Bongino ran in for the touchdown. Then Oklahoma City had some big splash plays
Yeah, Robin
to come up and Glenn Robin, yes.
Yeah. So we're all knotted up.
And that's incomplete to the left side, setting up 2nd and 10. And since they didn't hear me the first time, make sure you like, subscribe, and join the forum, the Discord, the community, all the good stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And Nick Locke is going to look to take over. He's got a man open and snagged by Lucas Arnold for the touchdown.
Lucas, of course, a great super casual member. I think he's on the Dragons with you, right?
Lucas Arnold, he may be. I have to double check the. Yeah, I have to double check the team there.
He was the same draft class as me, season 9 there. So
very nice. Chase right to the right side, and Oklahoma City is looking to try to match the score.
Well, that might be their key to do it. That man Robin there, he's probably their best offensive player. So we'll see if he can get them back into contention or tie it back up here.
To the right side and dropped a bad drop there. Could have got another first down there.
Yeah, kind of the story of Oklahoma City this whole season is just untimely drops. I mean, there's really never a good time for a drop, but like those last two were pretty bad.
Yeah, that's 2 straight drops to 2 open men. That could have been that momentum that they needed to continue that drive, but they couldn't get it done, and it's back to St. Louis. Roca stumbling to the 40-yard line, and St. Louis can make this a 2-possession game with ease.
Well, and, you know, Bongino's always going to get his. He doesn't always have the big gains that we see and love to see, but sometimes just them, you know, solid 6-7 yard runs can just demoralize the defense.
Most definitely, and Bongino close to 50 yards already rushing, and got 2 men open. Got the Bongino on the left side, DB first down.
Getting yards off the handoff, yards out the catch. I mean, doing it all, making his case for MVP.
Got that deep comeback route, couldn't get it done, and 2nd and long coming up. Bongino with a nice carry of around 6, 3rd and medium coming.
Yep, very manageable 3rd down. Let's see what they do. Looks like they got Bongino on the flat. They hit him, and he's got space.
Way too easy for St. Louis. That's another touchdown.
Bongino, 17 touchdown. And the reason why we're highlighting these, we'll probably highlight Ulf Jacobson and Moldy Cheese there. The touchdown count could definitely be a huge factor in determining this running back of the year MVP race. They could be one of the same.
Kick is up and all good for St. Louis, and they're going to give it back to Oklahoma City, looking to get back on the scoreboard. Hasn't really been effective on offense since that first drive, and they're looking to pick it up.
Yeah, but not too bad a starting field position for Oklahoma City.
Not at all. Robert Crone started out 2 for 2.
They just need, I don't know what they need to do, if they need to put a little stick 'em on their hands or what the deal is, but they are dropping it a lot.
And there's another one right there making it 3rd and long. Vanilla Megatron.
Not doing the name justice.
Not at all. That's when Robin going to try to get as much as he can on the run, but couldn't get it done. And it's back to St. Louis.
A little disappointing. He had it to the outside there. I thought he had a lot of space and blocks, and just cut it back inside. Got swallowed up. End of the quarter, 20-6. St. Louis in the lead, kind of as we expected, but a little bit of showing up for Oklahoma City. What do you think so far, Stacks?
That's what I'm thinking too. They did catch me by surprise with that first drive, but it's looking a little bit more like I expected at the current moment. All the talent on St. Louis is showing out right now, and they're looking to try to add some more points.
And more points than
Bongino,
these. Ooh.
Bongino was almost free once again.
Over 100 all-purpose yards. Man doing work. Who's that coughing in the background?
That guy.
That guy?
That freaking guy.
That guy.
And it's going to be Dan Bongino with blockers up front, close to the 25.
Very methodical drive here for St. Louis.
This is one of those get the job done type of games right here. Dan Bongino making it up for a gain of around 3.
Yep, I mean, in these kind of games, you just can't afford to play down to the competition. You got to just play your game and execute your game plan and not let up on the gas pedal.
That first and make that first down, the first and goal, thanks to that face mask penalty. And St. Louis is going to give it to that man Bongino close to the end zone, but couldn't quite get there.
Almost had the cut back into the end zone, but good job by the defenders wrapping them up. It's tough to do.
Back of the end zone and over the head is Lockett. 3rd and goal.
All right, a little 6-2 incoming. Oh, they can't quite get him.
They had the right move, but not quite the speed. That's Dan Bongino right there for you.
Yeah, that's why he's the man there. Over 7 yards per carry on this game, and a couple touchdowns, or 3 touchdowns now. So that's puts him tied for the league lead. Of course, Jacobson with 18 touchdowns still has yet to play, but I think he's up next game.
You seen there with Dan Bongino. I said it before on that last piece of commentary, but you can always dial up the perfect defense, but if you don't got the talent to do it, to make the plays, then it's going to be tough for you to make the stops. And that was real close on 3rd down.
Yeah, it was. That was a big stop that Oklahoma City needed. Now they need a big 3rd down conversion here. They might get
a man wide open and overthrown.
No.
That's those tough breaks.
Yeah.
Right
Oklahoma City QB Crone there actually had a pretty decent game last week in the loss, but just overthrew. I think that was Chase Rice there. Maybe overestimated his speed a little bit, but and tough break for Oklahoma City. They had him fooled.
And definitely fooled. And with just a little bit off of that pass, he could still have been running.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bongino's going to take over here. Close to midfield, 3rd and short coming. Going to give it to him again. All the room in the world to pick it up. And they're in Oklahoma City territory with that.
And that's the 2-minute warning and a tough break for Oklahoma City. Again, very demoralizing when you can't make a stand on these 3rd downs. Like, you do your job, you hope you contain Bongino for 2 downs, and you got to do it for 3.
Most definitely, yeah. Bongino getting the 1st down once again, inching closer to that field goal range and possibly even another touchdown before halftime. Play must move it up 5 more yards, or move it back 5 more yards.
Yeah, it hurts St. Louis's effort here. But I think they'll be able to get it back.
And they did just that, making it 2nd and 8. Taking the hand off his Lockett, got a man open, and that's a drop on the sideline.
Yeah, rare drop from the St. Louis core. It's a very good wide receiver core.
I had to throw that one away after that pressure, thanks to that defensive lineman from OKC, and they're not going to get any points on this one.
Yeah, great possession there by Oklahoma City defense to get the ball back here with some time and timeouts in the second at the end of the half here.
That was a real nice punt by their kicker there, and they're going to move it close to the 1st down marker. They're starting to burn some time out to see if they can get further down the field. They're going to need some big pass plays.
Yeah, they might have one here. Oh, no.
And that's going to be snagged by on-brand mold.
On brand mold.
And now
we
they got.
haven't said his name much. I'm gonna see where he's at. It's a fumble.
And that's almost lost the ball back.
So that will be On brand mold's third interception, and he's actually the team leader in interceptions.
Very nicely done on his side, and he's going to be used heavily within the playoffs, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, playoff time. It's a lot about defense. That's what's gonna win you games in the postseason.
Got a man wide open, and that's going to be a bomb for your mom. Touchdown, St. Louis.
Probably the best receiver, biggest deep threat on the St. Louis team. Your mom getting it done here in this game. Nick Lockett with the second touchdown on the season, and maybe reaffirming his league leader in touchdowns. That puts him 4 touchdowns more than the next highest, which is Rebecca Montaigne. So could have sealed the league lead in touchdowns there. Passing.
The amazing thing about it is he played 4 less games than every other quarterback.
Yeah, very impressive. Definitely making his case for QB of the year.
And that's going to be the end of the first half.
Okay, well, we had a very interesting start to the game that unfortunately everyone at home missed. I apologize. I thought I had it all set up right, but St. Louis kind of pulling away here after Oklahoma City scored that touchdown. Maybe they got a little bit of a punch to the face, a little wake-up call, and it's like, all right, well, why are we letting these guys score on us? And now they're showing no mercy.
Can't sleep on any of these teams. I even said that about Oklahoma City because it's always one game, but so much has to go right for Oklahoma City to even make it competitive. Yep. And they had a lot of opportunities, and that's another one blown as On brand mold gets another that is going to get wiped away because of offsides.
Offsides, yeah. As I say, just another pick for Mold having a good game. But yeah, you're right. So many things have to go right, unlike that, just for Oklahoma City to have a shot. But you know, that's the nature of the beast. It's a great way though to get people entered and inundated into the league to start them out, as L squared gets a nice catch there.
Travius Levant on the snag, and a few more of those plays earlier in the half, they could have been a lot closer in this game.
Yeah, you know, they've been catching the ball here in these last few plays for the receivers have been hanging on to the ball, which is good. That's exactly what they need in the first half. I mean, they needed all game, really, but drop passes, turnovers, I mean, penalties, I say it all the time, but I won't say it anymore.
The drive killers and coach killers.
Coach don't like it. I'm a coach, man. Coach at heart.
Got 2 men wide open and the blocking to do a nice play there by the offensive set, and that got Kaiser all the way into the red zone.
Kaiser is very underrated, solid tight end for Oklahoma City, and he just unfortunately doesn't have a lot of chance to shine just because of the team's success.
And second and 10, Crohn's looking to get some points on the board to the left side, and that was another pick and training, if you will.
Yeah, surprised that Mold could not come down with that. It hit him right in the hands, and if you can touch it, you can catch it, you know.
Robin making up as much ground as he can, getting them as close as possible for this field goal attempt. And they're going to get it. Good job.
But Robin with over 100 all-purpose yards, great game from him. Definitely can't blame this deficit on him. He's doing all he can.
He's only one man.
Only one man.
And your mom's going to take it close to the 40. And St. Louis is on track to make this a 40-piece to put on Oklahoma City.
Nice job by the defensive lineman breaking through his block and swallowing up Bongino. That's not easy to do.
The defensive lines have been, on the Oklahoma City side, has been doing very, very well. They just couldn't make the plays like when they were in their own end zone, and they were trying to get that score. But when St. Louis was trying to get the score, they had the right sprint towards them, but couldn't quite get the speed to catch them. And Bongino's going to take it to the left side and 3rd and medium, and Oklahoma City has another chance to get their defense off the field.
And they do. Great job. Great tackle behind the line of scrimmage by Oklahoma City, and you know, they're showing some life still.
And he had to run to get that one was London Bridges, close to the 25-yard line. Oklahoma City needs to put consecutive plays together to get on the board, and the deep pass down the middle is incomplete, almost picked.
Yeah, the defenders really swarmed around the receiver there, so tough to blame the receiver for that drop. Maybe not the best pass decision there, just like that one. Crone not really finding his guys right now, only a 33% completion percentage. Not what you'd expect from him.
It's behind the line of scrimmage to Copeland is going to make them go backwards, and that's not going to help them in their cause because you don't want to give St. Louis any good field position.
No, but that's what they're gonna do right here, right now, and the man should have just dropped it.
And David Roker took him as far as he could, and now St. Louis is 45 yards away from pay dirt, and that was a nice hit there. Turned him upside down.
Well, you can see the adjustment Oklahoma City's made here, really targeting Bongino and trying to contain him, but sometimes you just give up plays like that where it's tough to contain him.
Oklahoma City doing what they can. Another hit in the backfield, and Bongino is
getting swallowed up. Yeah, he's not having the half that he did in the first half. So see how St. Louis counter adjusts if they kind of load the box up with blockers, or if they go to the pass more, like they did that last play.
OKC defense setting up a 3rd and long. Bongino's going to make them all miss for the touchdown.
I guess he heard us talking shit, and yeah, said, "All right, don't think they can cover me. Don't think so."
Told Stack the Rex 12 and Dustalization how you like them apples. That's what he said right there.
Yeah. Now we gotta use sour grapes.
Hey, it's not my team. I'm just a commentator. But St. Louis is going to be setting up on defense here. Latravius LeVon getting as much as he can on the comeback route. And it's going to be 2nd and medium.
Play action. Overthrown this man. Had him open. Blue four.
Robert Crone trying to put the team on his back. Another pass behind the line of scrimmage is going to make this drive end, as we have 7 seconds left in the 3rd.
Yeah, some questionable throws, and yeah, not sure about that.
Roker's going to take it as far as he can, close to the 35, and the 3rd quarter is over. I need some 4s. It's like, no, you gotta do no 4s. I'm kidding.
But yeah, I would have expected a little bit more from Crone this game. I know his receivers have dropped the ball, but he's been making some poor decisions here this second half, where they could have easily have scored again by now.
Bongino slow and steady, 32 carries, 3 catches, so a lot of opportunities for him to be great.
Yeah, and with that, he's over 200 yards, 250 all-purpose yards, 4 touchdowns. So, again, that's 19 touchdowns on the season. So he is in the league lead for touchdowns as we are in the last game of the season. Still have 2 more to play.
We'll have to see if that lead will remain. And St. Louis is looking to convert on this 3rd down. And they're going to sweep it, and Bongino makes 2 men miss, and he's going to continue this drive.
Yeah, that safety really saved a long touchdown for, from Oklahoma or from St. Louis. But Bongino just getting these carries here to milk the clock as we wind down a couple minute and a half or so in the 4th quarter.
Bongino taking another carry to 30. And another 3rd down. Oklahoma State is doing what they can, but it's tough when you're going up against Bongino. And with a little miscommunication, that's going to make him go backwards.
Well, great job by Oklahoma City bending and not breaking, and maybe getting a little help from the engine.
Hey, it's part of the game sometimes.
All part of the game.
but will it help them win?
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about, winning, and I think this one's too far out of reach for Oklahoma City, but they had a pretty good showing, and St. Louis doing what they'd expected, or what is expected of them, and coming out swinging in this game.
The holding penalty is going to make them back up even further.
Yeah, not a strong outing by Crone. Some of those are receiver drops, but I think even if you convert those receiver drops like that into catches, he's still only sitting at 50% completion.
And I'd probably say if he was to catch all those, all the balls were caught that were dropped, probably sitting around like 175-ish range, maybe.
Yeah. And this is a 4th down and going for it situation for Oklahoma City. Let's see if they convert.
As it makes the catch, and they did get it to the right guy, but it was kind of a bad route there behind the first down marker, and that stopped that one flat.
Yep.
And that was a hit stick there. Dan Bongino's getting lit up.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's like I said, every time Oklahoma City hits the field, they always play with that heart, and you see it every game, but it's just a talent gap that is really slowing them down. So they're going to be looking to rebuild as the league gets stronger.
Yep. They've shown flashes, you know, they just haven't strung it all together. And like, you know, last game they scored 6, the game before they scored 6 against 2 good Huntington Beach teams and Charlotte Royal teams, and you know, here they're scoring 9 points, so they're improving, but that man is also improving. Dan Bongino, 5 touchdowns on the night, 20 touchdowns on the season. First guy with 50 touchdowns or 20 touchdowns, excuse me, that aren't passing. So great job, great season by Dan Bongino.
Can't really ask for a better game than that, and we could rewind to how Bongino played them last time around. It was a lot worse, so you can see that the improvements with Oklahoma City did help.
Yep.
In a lot of ways, because there was like 4 or 5 long touchdown runs he completed in that last game they played against them.
Yeah, they definitely contained him as best they could, or relative to what they've done before. So, not the worst defense by Oklahoma City. Sometimes, you know, you just have a dude like Bongino, and he just runs right through you.
That man Bongino, and that was a nice pass there by Crone to Vanilla Megatron.
Yeah, they need a lot more plays like that and like this. Great.
A little bit early in the game, you never know how the game would turn out. It might be a 20-point game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. But with this, just to get a little background, so Oklahoma City's going to go to 1-11 on the season. Double check the standings here, but I believe St. Louis is going to bump up to 7-5, so they will get the 2 seed with a Huntington Beach loss. If Huntington Beach wins, they will be at the 3 seed, and then it'll be a fight for the 4 seed. Charlotte, obviously, a long time ago, clinched the number 1 seed.
And that is the final here, 47-9. And let's check out these statistics really fast. Robert Crone went half and half. Threw a couple picks and touchdowns. A decent game. I wouldn't say it was a horrible game. He did his best, and he did have a lot of drops his way.
Yep.
That could have made it a little better in regards to completion percentage, but
yeah,
Nick Lockett was very good as well.
Yeah, very efficient game from Lockett. And of course, Bongino, almost 250 rushing yards, 5 total touchdowns. Did have a fumble, but didn't end up costing them. Your mom proving to be the deep threat that St. Louis is probably going to need come playoff time. Bongino also getting it done, catching out of the backfield, and then yeah, they did On Brand Bold get 2 interceptions. I thought one got called back.
They got another one.
Okay.
They got another one. Mm-hmm.
All right, must have been sleeping. So, and then honestly, it doesn't really show it. They don't have a lot of sexy stats here, but the Oklahoma City defense did do a pretty good job of containing. Kaiser was getting his. They probably could have targeted him a little bit more in the second half there. He's kind of quiet there. And Robin with a great game as well, just a little bit overshadowed by Bongino.
Most definitely. And I think that should be good to wrap this one up. We're going to head to game number 2, Arizona versus Huntington Beach.
Woo! Going to be a good one. Must win for Arizona. And if you're a St. Louis fan, you're hoping for an Arizona win as well. If you're a Huntington Beach fan, in control of your own destiny, you win, you got the 2 seed.
And we'll duel in the blue field, that royal blue field.
Woo.
Made its debut last week. We're going to see it one more time before playoffs. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Go ahead and get set up for game number 2.
Looking forward to it. Dustillation is out on this one, in on the next one.